dancing.
How's this look? I'm ready for salsa. You don't like it?
Amor, es horrible.
Probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I'll try another one.
It seems like these two are never on the same page about anything. I feel like at best, she tolerates him. It would have been really interesting to see how these two met and how their conversation started, because like, what could that possibly look like? So they go dancing and Luke isn't very good. Like, what is that? And then some random guy walks over and he just takes over the whole thing and steals the show.
I got you now. Sorry.
I told you every day be careful with my nannies. Be careful with my nannies. When you gonna to change?
I know very little about salsa dancing, but why would you go salsa dancing with those nails? It seems like they're kind of guaranteed to come off if you're dancing around holding people's hands, but either way, it sounds like this is a recurring problem.
I don't even know. What is this?
He's just never careful with her nails or nannies, or what did she say?
Be careful with my nannies.
I don't think I did anything wrong other than dance maybe incorrectly.
Anything wrong? What the
Whoa,
is that?
hey,
Aside from that,
jeez.
but yeah. I'll try better next time.
I feel like they've created this kind of relationship where she jokingly picks on him or makes fun of him, and that always ends up turning into something more. It doesn't really look like some lighthearted back and forth. I think she's just unhappy with him, and she's being mean to him on purpose and pretending that it's a joke. Meanwhile, he seems incredibly desperate and is probably worried that he will never get another 19-year-old, so he's going to stick through it.
I'm just giving up on Facebook. It's too much work.
Whoa.
You gotta like start
Another
a
thing
new
that I think
event
I
or
said in
whatever
the last
every
video
time,
I
but it's
made on these
annoying.
two
It won't
is
just
seems like a middle
let
school
OBS
relationship.
do
When you like
it.
someone but don't really know how to
Because
handle
like,
it,
what
and
is
you
the
don't want
point of
people to
that?
know,
That's so
you act
dumb.
kind of rude or cold to the person, not realizing that just draws even more suspicion. It's really childish, but it makes sense when you're an actual child.
Anyway, let me check the other sites. That's so stupid. That bothers me so much. Just let me handle
It's
it.
about 2 hours away from Medellin, and it's one of the most beautiful places on earth.
I don't really know how expensive this vacation is, but it doesn't really seem like a good idea if they're completely broke at this point, according to him. And if you remember from last time, he has told her about this, but at the same time, it seems like he's trying to keep up the charade of living this luxurious lifestyle. So they have some friends coming out to meet them, and apparently the day before that happened, one of them texted Luke about something. There's a rumor going around that Madeleine hooked up with somebody 6 months ago, so he's thinking about confronting her about this. He said they did discuss it before and she denied it and he believed her, but now his friend is bringing it up and he thinks there might be some more legitimacy to it. Also, I guess his friend was the one that suggested to bring up the prenup, so she has beef with him too.
I sold everything so that I could buy an apartment here to get my visa so that I can move here to be with you. I didn't have to do that.
This is something you wanna do.
Yes,
This is something
correct.
you make the
Yes,
decision.
and
So
I
when
also-
you make to do something, it's not a sacrifice.
So she's saying that just because he made the decision to do something, it's not a sacrifice, which that's not how that works. Everyone is still responsible for their own actions and decisions, but that doesn't mean sacrifices aren't required in relationships. And the point is, he's had to sacrifice a lot more in this relationship. She hasn't really had to sacrifice anything. She's only gained things from this. At any point, she could leave and virtually nothing in her life has changed, whereas he would be completely destroyed.
100% is
You
a
make
sacrifice.
your decision to come here.
Yeah.
You think how this
But
made
in
me
order
feel?
to make it work, I had to
How
do
you
things.
talk to me?
Ah.
When you gonna to learn to respect to me? When?
Yeah, Luke, you need to realize to be honest.
Realize, to be honest.
She talks to him pretty much however she wants and doesn't listen to a word he says, so he gets a little bit frustrated and she's like, wow, when are you gonna learn to respect me? Just to be clear, I don't feel bad for this guy at all. He brought all of this upon himself, but she is definitely being completely ridiculous.
Because I think that I am the best opportunity that you have.
Uh-oh.
Best opportunity, you think I have it? The best opportunity. Oh, you think I see you like opportunity?
I mean,
When you love someone, you never say that.
so let's fast forward a little bit. Their friends are here now, and of course the prenup is going to be brought up. And this is also where it's revealed that Madeleine slept in the same bed with another guy while she was with Luke. She of course downplays this and says it's no big deal because they didn't actually do anything, but you know, you still slept in the same bed. That's pretty weird. And of course all of this happened in the apartment that Luke is paying for, like I said.
I try to avoid being inside a relationship as much as possible.
So what you say to look to get a...
What the hell was
A
that?
prenup.
Is this how she gets his attention? Is this what she does?
Why
I don't
does
even
it
know
keep
what to
going
make of
out?
that. That's
Stop.
the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Madeline, I've always went to bat for you, but I lost my trust in you. Told me that he spent one night in your apartment in the same bed.
My apartment?
Yeah, and he said that you were topless.
What are we
while he
doing?
was in the same bed with you.
Alright, don't worry, Luke. Maybe there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Maybe we should hear what she has to say. Perhaps none of this is true. Perhaps gumdrops and rainbows will fall from the sky, and candy cane forests will spawn from the earth.
Is it true?
These people, they say, my apartment, I have a party, well then, yes, this is true.
Were you naked?
I am no
Were you
naked.
naked?
I am no naked.
Either way, it doesn't make any sense that he would have to sleep in the same bed. Was there nowhere else in the apartment for him to stay? And if she really had nothing to hide and didn't think she did anything wrong, she would have told him about this. But they don't have a good relationship. Who would have thought?
It's my apartment. I pay the rent. And I don't want anybody,
But I know
any
eso.
other guy in my apartment, you understand?
¿Y
Let
qué?
alone
¿Y
in the
qué?
bed. That's not okay.
I don't know exactly what she means by in what, but to me that sounds like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, what are you actually gonna do? He's the one with everything to lose here, not her. So she may feel a sense of security in doing whatever she wants, including cheating.
I have trusted you, but now I don't have any trust in you.
Whatever, look, whatever. I can't control you or tell me, please trust me, I never gonna to do that for something I don't do.
She admitted to sleeping in the same bed with another guy, and somehow she's the one storming off demanding an apology. Like, dude, if she's not gonna be reasonable with something like this, where she is clearly
Why
in the
does it
wrong, then you're
stop?
screwed.
I
You're
don't have
completely screwed
time.
here.
I was having a party. This man
Every
get
5
up and
seconds.
he go without my permit to lay down in the bed.
Alright, so she's saying that he did it without her permission, and then she went and got in the bed with him or something. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Who knows? This whole thing is completely out of control at this point. Anyway, now we're just about caught up, so I think I'm gonna end the video here, but definitely let me know what you think of these two. I want to hear some predictions. What are the actual chances of them living happily ever after forever? Like, how close to 0 is it? But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Oftentimes I do feel that it is her way or the highway, and there's not as much compromise as
Think I'm gonna to have a good time.
I'm just trying.
Realize, to be honest.
I think it's a
No, let me talk.
it's a glass half.
Let me talk.
Oh, it's just not gonna be anything serious. I just don't. It's probably just no. It's just me, isn't it? It's just me and Matrix. Never mind. All right. It's finally time to start. Why? I don't know what that was about. I should have probably read some of that. Too late now.
Superhero suit ups. If you're anything like me, You love it when superheroes put on their super suits. So today, we're gonna look back and rank every single suit up ever put on screen
I keep forgetting you
based on
can
their
avoid
performance.
apparently wherever that is.
Now, the suit requires an actual suit. So while many of you want to see the Hulk, Beast, Colossus, Ghost Rider, or Iceman, they're more transforming their actual bodies, so you won't see them here. And when it comes to Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman, heroes who have gone through evaluations,
Oh my god, ah!
and judge as a whole where they belong on the list. So keep all that in mind without it was perfectly fine. Yeah, it literally for showing off the team's power in interesting ways.
What? I don't. I was trying to. Wait, I don't even know what just happened. Glad that's done with. How did you check on the other dude?
But when the movie itself played out, I was pretty disappointed.
Who is this guy?
After he and his sister they're presented with some hobo knapsacks that contain their superhero outfits.
Okay, he's still alive. I thought he died. I'm always worried when you have games in a game that they're gonna die.
He's all the focused in the background, which doesn't make for a good suit up scene.
I'm actually gonna do that over because I don't know where I don't know what that was that I
Let me bring you
used.
back to the year 2000,
How?
where we go from the team and hard cut right to the poster, already in their suits. Wolverine tugs at it uncomfortably, and Scott cracks a joke about yellow spandex. In First Class, we go from Havoc asking, "Do we really have
Oh, I could have read it.
and
Let me.
cut to
Okay,
them
I'm gonna read it this time. I don't know what that stuff is, and I
kinda
hate
just stumble across their
not just video games. I hate when anything just pops up on your screen. Oh my god, there was an app.
And finally in Dark Phoenix, you
There's
can
an app I
see
started
that they
using.
completely stopped trying. In the world of X-Men, they never
I was a
treated their
game I think I was
suits very
playing.
seriously. So why should we?
And
Moving on.
it was a turn-based XCOM type game. So it's pissing me off because I'm trying to play the game and I highlight a person and I'm trying to hit X to select them. And it wants to do a pop-up. And I didn't know it was coming, so at the same time I'm hitting X to select them as a natural instinct, it's going, it's time to show a tutorial. No. Or don't allow me to hit X. It's a different button. So stupid.
These characters were, it might have been somewhat cool, but since they showed this literally within the first 3 minutes,
Are they just
I
side
felt
quests?
absolutely nothing. 27. Thank you. Next.
It's like
What
side
can you
quests.
really say about Blue Beetle? It's bad
Okay,
enough the
don't
character
really-
just looks like a blue Deadpool. His first super scene goes like this. This might be entertaining if I was, I don't know, 12. I will say though that the visual effects are solid. His clothes burning up and melting off, the destruction of the ceiling. A team of talented people spent a long time making all this work. And while it is interesting seeing a hero go through pain to get a suit on, he goes through maybe a little too much pain. And the whole thing goes on for 3 minutes. Way too long for a suit up scene. It goes by faster later in the movie. But still, I'm putting this at 26. Supergirl. In the show, she's had a lot of these, but what I'll use instead is this one from later seasons. Much like how superhero movies couldn't stop using nanotech, even when it made no sense, the CW shows eventually couldn't help themselves either. Unfortunately, in the very next shot, we see that they straight up ran out of money because she's already just in the suit. But what ruins the whole thing is how fast she flies off at the very end. See, even she's confused. After
Shoot them before you die.
Jordan gets and when he wakes up, he yells. Then he yells again.
How do they heal?
I didn't know that. They literally use the same yell twice. We get a cool shot of the logo on his chest and a close-up of his eye mask. But then, just like with Shang-Chi, when we see the actual suit, it's just on him. Not too exciting. But later, we get this.
Also,
from
it's
the
really bad
Shang-Chi.
CGI. God damn, it's bad CGI.
This suit-up scene sticks out as being pretty decent. There's a good lead-up time with a lot of anticipation. Taika Waititi's reaction seems genuine. Ryan Reynolds' wheezing laugh kind of makes me die inside. But overall, it's harmless. I'll put it at 24. Suicide Squad. What are they, some kind of Suicide Squad? It's pretty crazy this movie came out all the way back in 2016. The world was different then, wasn't it? Before Margot Robbie became a beacon of inspiration by
Oh my god, don't
she
see
had
me.
the polar opposite role of Harley Quinn.
Close.
And if you're saying she's not a superhero, she saved the day. Salimila. So what better way to suit up?
Okay, hold on. Let me go on my inventory. What is this stuff? Like,
This scene
So the-
oozes sex appeal. And that's not the only thing that's oozing. It kind of reminds me of Black Widow's suit up in Iron Man 2.
Watch the room.
It's too bad the rest of the movie went completely off the rails. But at least we'll always have this scene. I'll give it a respectable 23.
Wait, what is-
Black Panther. Now,
I
we
thought that
all
was
know
orange
this
or
necklace
red.
fits the
My
entire
bad.
suit inside. Black Panther characters try not to say woo impossible challenge. But the very first time we see T'Challa activated, there's a lot of cool stuff happening here, with his clothes burning off and the switch from live action to CG double. But it's also quick, dark, and blurry. You don't really get a chance to appreciate it. The sequel saw Shuri doing this little number.
I haven't seen the sequel.
I do love my black and gold color scheme, but I don't know anyone who was cheering for this reveal. 22. Let's keep going. Wonder Woman. Most people might forget, but before Gal Gadot, there was Linda Carter. Oh, okay. And how did she suit up? Like this. You can tell back then, the biggest leap in technology was just merging two different shots together. Decades later, we get a modern day version.
Oh, it's just an animal. I thought it was a. It's a deer.
Nothing's gonna hurt her. It kind of takes away all the suspense. But as for what the moment means, turning the tide of battle and having a literal goddess on your side, I'll give it a well-deserved spot at 21. Kick ass. Before Quicksilver and Kraven, Aaron
Actually,
Taylor
no.
Johnson
This is what we're gonna do.
Dave, who dreamed of becoming a superhero. In order to fulfill that dream, he buys.
Because I won't waste any band-aids,
When it
even
shows
on
up,
my
we get a
partner
pretty
over there.
down-to-earth suit-up scene, just happening in a random bedroom.
I'm just gonna go to sleep, and it should heal him too.
No screaming George Lopez's, no bullets flying everywhere, just an intimate moment of a regular guy putting on a regular suit. Because let's face it, if we could actually be superheroes, we'd probably be acting the same exact way. Later on, he gets his weapons and posts a selfie on his flip phone to MySpace. Damn, who remembers MySpace? I was more of a Zanga guy myself. Anyway,
MySpace still a thing back then?
Ant-Man. In a dinky apartment bathroom, Scott Lang examines the Ant-Man suit. I absolutely love how real it feels in his hands. The belt, the
I like how long it took for
the-
that.
You can tell it's been through years of wear and tear.
No
But by the
detection.
time
Oh,
they get to
and then I'm
West
outside of
they
the.
took
I don't know
something
what's going on.
tactile and grounded and turned it into a friggin' flotation device. And can you imagine how uncomfortable this is? To wear civilian clothes underneath your superhero suit? Well, no more uncomfortable than wearing your superhero suit underneath your civilian clothes, I guess. They had to introduce this concept early, so later in the movie, this could play out. Sorry, Scott. Cassie's Jello now. So in the end, I'll reluctantly give it number 19. Vision. We kind of know what to expect from Vision by now. You're either gonna get a CG version flying around, doing some shenanigans, or you're gonna get him delivering the deepest one-liner in MCU history. But back in Age of Ultron, when he first appeared, it was something special. The way he rises out of his capsule, with the smoke pouring down, it's a shot that sticks in my memory to this day. Him turning from a naked android to the green-suited superhero we know and love happens kind of far away, and is obscured. Mystery Man. 1999's Mystery showed a plethora of wannabe superheroes. There's Mr. Furious, who gets red handed, Blue Raja, who throws knives and forks, and Shovel.
Oh.
And to have Mr. Fang, supposedly the most
And what am I
badass
missing here?
turnaround
'Cause this
wanting
game
to
is
be,
hard.
is hilarious.
It don't feel like a third-person shooter
So
where
let's put these guys.
I can just maneuver around to kill everybody. It seems like once
Before you get
they
up,
notice
saying
me.
Mask isn't a superhero. There, see? He said it
It's like
himself.
they're all on
It's
my
technically
ass.
just a mask. It
And
can
covering
take
stuff don't
sorts of
matter.
different outfits.
Because we both
Stanley
just see the
Nathan's
entire, like we see
Johnny
everywhere.
Weaver,
It's
his
weird.
curiosity gets the better of him. Aside from the traumatizing imagery of a mask enveloping your entire head, visual effects from the so
Oh,
mirror dimension. 14,605,000 Doctor Strange's suit-ups have been relatively simple. That's pretty damn good. The fact that he's seeking away from cocky surgery to power and sorcery, it all works for him. Infinity War had a
why don't you shoot your gun?
Say what you want about the rest of the movie. Okay? But
Shoot
this
your
shit
gun.
is gripping as
Where's my
hell.
gun at?
And it's
Oh, I did the.
at number 15, Daredevil. Am I the only one who, after watching this movie, pretended I was blind on the car ride home and did karate chops until my parents told me to stop? We like to laugh at this movie's campiness. When it came to, oh, you okay, lady? Walk it off. But when it came time for Matt, it was pretty hype. The close-ups of the red leather, his weapons clicking and twisting. What is he doing here? How does this thing work? Who cares? There's just so much texture for the eyes and ears that I have to give it the spotlight.
See, I don't know. Let me take a little break from
The more you
this.
watch it,
Because
though,
I need
you
to
start
figure out.
realize this dude is not perfect. They try to obscure him in shadows, but I can't. Years later for the Netflix show, they tried the same concept again, and it works pretty well. We're gonna put this guy at 14. Shazam! Back before things got a little too crazy in the sequel, Shazam carved out a pretty special niche in the superhero genre. So when Billy Batson is given the powers of Shazam, it was a spectacle to behold.
The wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the power of Zeus.
You done? But as epic as that was, the suit-up scene we all remember is this one. It's become so recognizable, other heroes still copy the concept years later. That pose, the sound effect of the poof, how you can see his lightning bolt glowing in the smoke. They tried other versions later in the movie. Even getting the rest of the kids in on it. And again in the sequel. So overall, it's gonna sit.
I don't
at
get, like,
13.
they rely too much on CGI.
Speaking
When
of
they
like-
flew that last time, it looked so bad. I don't understand.
The reason this
It looks
works
better
is
when they
because
go
show
flying
everyone
in-
around him looking
When you see
stunning.
somebody take off in an old Superman movie.
Because sometimes reaction shots they show ever notice that his pupils turn into tiny moons? That's cute. But while it is impressive what they managed to achieve with his suit-ups, once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. They shook things up with Layla becoming Scarlet Scarab. A spot at number 11? Yeah, I think so. Captain America. From scrawny punching bag to Beefcake McGee with an ass that won't quit, Steve Rogers is raring to save the day with his newfound strength and stamina. And after putting on a less than flattering costume, he finally gets something a little more his style. And although the shots are a bit too close up, focusing on his guns more than his outfit, him stowing a shield on his back has become downright iconic. And I don't use that word like iconic. But when those barn doors bust open, I felt it. Seeing him finally kick some ass was
Johnny,
so satisfying.
you're straggling. Come on.
Right behind you, Pa.
The opening car chase, after showing off every possible angle of this
I'm going on ahead. You follow. Keep your head down.
Yes, sir.
So then we get to the final version, complete with his swords and guns. And although Deadpool 3 isn't officially out yet, I'm already getting super pumped from his suit up in the trailer. I'll put Deadpool at number 9. Aquaman. By the end of Aquaman, Arthur Curry gets his name from the trident of the Athens.
Not fair. I can smell the whiskey from here.
What the? You got crab cells? So when he finally emerges from that waterfall, and Mira and his mom looking all proud, the moment hit.
There's the first guard. I need to be sneaky about this.
It's almost like the movie wanted to prove something, as if to say, you might have laughed at Aquaman before, but look at him now. The costume looks amazing. The waterfall's
Fuck.
Jason Momoa.
This thirst is killing me.
Cool. Number 8. What else? Guardians of the Galaxy. Before Chris Pratt started voicing every single animated character in existence, he led a ragtag group of misfits against impossible odds. It's really clever.
Ah, found you! What the hell happened?
You gotta give it up for the
Sorry, I slipped up.
At this point, it's a source of inspiration for so many movies. I'm not saying that movies have done it before, but it hits different than Guardians. I will say though, that gun kinda overdoes it by volume 3, but you can't argue. A spot at number 7 for this superhero suit-up sounds just about right. Batman. Over the years, we've seen so many actors portray the brooding, burdened billionaire. In the early days, we got Adam West sliding down a pole and hitting a costume change lever. How the hell does that work? Then Keaton starts the trend with close-up shots with that suit. And I was like, not these ones, this one. The tradition continues.
We need to get his attention elsewhere.
I didn't need to know that the butt has a zipper on it. With Clooney, we get more of the same. Gloves, belts, weapons, more butts.
Sure. I'll throw one of my coins.
Good idea. Get him to turn his head. I'll do the rest.
He didn't hear the coin.
Can't do it yet. Not right yet. Give me some time.
He just stared. Huh? It was all about the eyeshadow.
Remember, think slow, act fast.
We always hide the body.
You've been paying attention.
I don't like that these games get different butts. So.
Follow me. Keep your head down.
From George Christopher to John Newton, Dean Cain, Brandon Routh, Tom Welling, Henry Cavill, and Tyler Hoechlin. I don't think any of them had the gravitas of Christopher Reeve. When that Superman theme kicks in and he slowly pulls apart his dress shirt, chills. There's a reason other heroes have copied him. It's just so well known. That said, I'm gonna place it at number 5. Power Rangers. Like with Pokemon, the later iterations of Power Rangers became too much to keep up with.
I hate horses, Billy.
But an entire childhood being raised on the Mighty Morphin series on TV, culminating in the movie, what more could a kid ask for? So when our heroes find themselves surrounded at a construction site, they have no choice but to
Leave it to me.
Don't come to me. I'm just standing here.
Still gives you goosebumps. The camera tracking forward, the smoke wafting up, light above, catching the colors and giving off this pink glow. How does it get any better than this? But with a sharper eye,
Glad I picked up these.
like how these shots of the actors were obviously in front of green screen, and this glow gets bright, but still a solid place at number
I got this.
The Flash. This movie might have had some flaws. Okay, many things. But the suit-ups? When Barry Allen gets held up at coffee,
Something.
Paul-
Who the fuck? No! Are you crazy?
Yep, almost got him.
Gotta be around here somewhere. They think they can hide. Find them. Getting away.
We can't hide there.
I'm gonna
Just
drag you
away.
out of there. Get away.
Hiding in the bushes,
Motherfuckers.
Guns ready. They're here.
Anybody find anything? We gotta
Give
smoke
up,
them out.
cowards.
I was fanboying so hard. After he gets his powers back, Future Barry puts on the ring one last time. The Greek statue pose is just so random.
Glad I picked up these.
We need to get his attention elsewhere.
Sure. I'll throw one of my coins.
Good idea. Get him to turn his head. I'll do the rest. Remember, think slow, act fast.
We always hide the body.
You've been paying attention.
It basically becomes a speed run of all his superpowers. Falling on walls,
Hey.
web swinging, jumping.
I got you. No.
Follow me.
Peter has to in a split second, and it's so difficult. When it's time for Andrew Garfield to play the webman, they don't.
Still got plenty left.
We need to get his attention elsewhere.
Sure. I'll throw one of my coins.
Good idea. Get him to turn his head. I'll do the rest. Remember, think slow, act fast.
We always hide the body.
You've been paying attention.
Webbing up his backpack feels so effortless. And I still don't know how they
Follow me. Keep your head down.
There's so much good stuff in this one scene alone. There's a reason it's close to 200 million views on YouTube. It's fun, it's playful, it's an instant classic. Elsewhere in the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales has his own version.
I hate horses, Billy.
So as a whole, Miles and Spider-Man.
Glad I picked up these. It's now or never.
We get to the winner. Iron
I'm just standing here.
It took me to come through all of the appearances and collect every single shot of him suiting up.
One fake coin. Coming up.
Let's go.
Still got plenty left.
First Iron Man put a lot of emphasis.
Glad not right yet.
They might have been a little overkill, but you can frankly and understand how all the pieces come together.
Hey, Pa.
Yeah,
How many men does Frank have?
doesn't matter, boy. One-on-one, you always got a chance. You just gotta thin out the pack.
Shaking his giblets like his life depended on it. In the first Avengers, we got this. The concept is cool, but sometimes it ends
Locked.
up looking
No surprise there.
how clean the second one is. With Iron Man 3, Tony Stark was able to summon the
All right, son. Time for a challenge. See that ladder up there?
Some funny gags,
I need you to throw it down for me.
and even manages to add some character development when we see him protect Pepper instead of himself.
One fake coin. Coming up.
For the in battle, when Tony calls upon an entire army of Iron Men, we're treated to an absolute orgy of suits. In Age of Ultron, we got the Hulk Buster.
Wait, why can't he can't climb the green stuff?
Good job. That's my boy.
It was easy.
Go so ass backwards.
We're gonna love the way they zoom in. After
Keep your head
the
down.
last fight
There's
of the
more
series,
of them.
we get another cool suit. Making Infinity War, start with even though Nanotech came in feeling a bit easy and uninspired, Unlimited Mass, because without it, we wouldn't have been able to defeat Thanos. So there's that. But when we look back at all these scenes as a whole, and realize just how many times they gave us something exciting, the flawless visual effects, paired with Robert Downey Jr. putting his entire pussy into every single suit, it's enough to give Iron Man the coveted spot. Now, there you go. We've jumped between Marvel, DC, Fox, and Marvel. This was my comprehensive.
You gotta find a way to sneak through.
Ever. Did I forget anyone? Let me know. And if you'd have ranked any suit up
You hear about Lindbergh? I'm gonna go down old Hutch's last spot.
subscribe if you enjoy.
Ooh, that explains why the old bastard has it in for her.
What do you reckon he'll do? Call her out for a duel?
Where am I going?
You know old Hutch. His only friend is his bottle.
Glad I picked up these. You hear that? One fake coin coming up. Give me some time. Huh? Eyes open, Johnny. Is it time? Still got plenty left. Glad I still got plenty left. I'll get it done.
You hear about Lindbergh? Went and gulped down
What does it want me to
Hutch's
do?
last bottle.
Ooh, that explains why the old bastard has it in for her.
One fake coin coming up.
There was something.
I don't know what he wants me to do. I missed something.
My money'd be on Hutch. He's as mean as they come. Quick, too. What now?
Glad I picked up these.
I'm good for $5 on Hutch. What do you say?
It's a bet.
Coming up.
Lindbergh's one.
Limber! Come on, you whiskey-stealing, piss-gulping sow!
I'm right here, you worthless drunk. Let's settle this.
Yo, you hear that? It's about to go down. Come on.
It's time you're paid for stealing what's rightfully mine.
Eyes ahead, kid. That duel doesn't concern us.
You don't scare me, you half-wit inebriate.
See the one in the back, near the cliff? Find a way to distract him with your coin. Then I can take them both out.
What's the one in the back? Which one in the back? I don't know what that means. Which guard?
Still got plenty left.
Huh? The other one, John.
Glad I picked up these. One fake coin coming up.
Find a way to distract him with your coin. Then I can take them both out.
Still got plenty left.
What's that?
He's still breathing. Tie him up and quick before he comes to.
Don't move, all right?
Good job. Now hide him in the bushes.
Wow, why you gotta be weak, bro? Come on.
Attaboy. Let's go.
Oh my god, this way this camera works is bothering me. It should stick with the character in every game. And then if I want to move outside of the boundary, then let me right stick it. This is dumb.
We gotta get moving.
Where'd they all come from?
Don't matter. See that crane up there?
Yeah.
How about you go over there and make a delivery?
Coming right up, sir. Glad I picked up these.
That's the difference right there.
I did it.
Nice job, son. Now stay right there. I'll come to you. Good job, boy. You know the drill. You wait till I'm back.
Thought I was ready this time.
Next time, I bet.
I said the same thing last time. Why can't I come with you? Just give me a gun.
A gun, huh? I want to see you hit that tree from 15 paces. When you pull that off, you're ready for a gun. See you later, Johnny.